Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and welcome back to Black American Lineage. Thank you for your support. Thank you for going on this journey through our past and present. And today I'm talking about who does hip hop music belong to? Now, I'm old enough to remember way back in the day when hip hop music began. It started out with people like Curtis Blow and the Sugar Hill Gang and LL Cool J, some of the earlier ones, they were all black, and it was considered gutter, ghetto music, black music, and black people were getting credit for it. And even when it became what they call gangster rap, it was all about black people, all about black people. All those black people. I remember teaching the second grade in an affluent school. On Fridays, the children would have a little break. I would give them like a 15-minute break, and they would do something like a talent show. And there was this little white kid whose father was a doctor, and he loved James Brown. And he would get up singing, I Feel Good, every talent show. And it was really funny seeing him trying to dance and act like James Brown. And then somebody else got up and tried to do a rap. And this same little boy said that his dad said they're going to stop rap because it was just too violent or something like that, he was saying. But anyway, I was saying, well, how are they going to stop it? Rap is a music form. But anyway, that's when it was all black. It was only black people doing it, and it was problematic then. Now, fast forward to 2025, to the late 20 teens, and now in the 2020s, everybody wants to take credit for it. It has now become a global phenomenon. And so now everybody's trying to take credit for it. So the question is, who does it belong to? Well, it belongs to black people. Tariq Nasheed did a documentary on Microphone Check where he went back and documented the beginning of rap music. And it has come up through the ranks like all black music, through the slave quarters, the cotton fields, the church, the hoedowns, the hoot nannies, whatever a musical gathering might be called, rap was always a part of it. Again, beginning in the church, the cotton fields, wherever black people gathered and played music, there was some form of rapping going on. But now everybody wants to claim it. So I did a little digging, just a little digging, to see why is everybody now trying to claim rap music. Of course, we know why, but I'm just going to give you the details. How black music became American. The transformation of black music into America's music is a complex journey that began with the introduction of music to the United States by enslaved Africans and continued through the evolution of various genres, from the spirituals of the enslaved to the blues and rock and roll. Black music has played a pivotal role in shaping American culture. That is something that people don't like to acknowledge. Black music shaped American culture. The music has not only provided entertainment, but also served as a source of inspiration, motivation, and a means of communication within the black community. As black music became more mainstream, it also faced challenges related to cultural appropriation, meaning other people trying to steal black music genres, but it has remained a significant part of American music history. So this is acknowledgement that as this music has become more popular and more mainstream, it's being culturally appropriated, meaning other people are trying to claim it for themselves. Let's move on. So many groups are trying to claim hip hop because it has grown from a local cultural movement into a global identity marker. Hip hop is no longer just music, it's a symbol of community, resistance, creativity, and influence. So different groups want to align themselves with it to gain cultural legitimacy, visibility, and power. Okay, so that's the way it was. That's the way it is. What started as block parties and local crews is now a worldwide phenomenon. From Outkast in Atlanta to Wu-Tang Clan in New York, groups across regions have used hip hop to represent their communities. Hip hop carries credibility. Associating with it gives groups from grassroots collectives to corporations an aura of authenticity and relevance. Yes, because it was a grassroots movement. It really started out talking about things that were really going on in those urban communities in New York, in the Bronx. In It really started out talking about what was going on in urban communities in New York, and then later on in California, and then all over the country, and now all over the world. But it began with Black Americans. Another reason why so many groups want to claim hip hop is because it is one of the most profitable genres today. Groups and brands want to claim it because it drives fashion, advertising, and global youth culture. And that just goes to show that Black culture sells regardless to what form it's in. Hip hop collectives now exist in Europe, Asia, and Africa, each adapting the genre to local struggles and languages. Brands, media outlets, and even governments sometimes try to align with hip hop culture to appear relevant or progressive. Okay, we're looking at you, Donald Trump, and all of your rap buddies and hip hop friends. Hip hop today is more than entertainment, it's a cultural revolution. Different groups want to be seen as part of that revolution, whether for authenticity, activism, or profit. The tension comes from who has the right claim to it, the communities that birthed it or the global audiences who now embrace it. Well, the genre belongs to the people that birthed it, and other people are just borrowing it and appropriating it because it's not their culture, it's not their original signature. It belongs to Black Americans. And let us remember that when rap music first came out, it was labeled gutter, ghetto, that N-word music, low-class music, all of the vowel adjectives that they gave to every other Black music form that came before. It was considered Black American music. Nobody was jumping up. No Caribbeans, no Jamaicans, no Puerto Ricans, no Africans. Nobody was jumping up to say, no, no, no. That's our creation. We created rap music. It came from Africa, which is what they're saying now, which is a lie. But the Jamaicans, oh, the Jamaicans created rap music. The Puerto Ricans, oh, it was 50-50, Black Americans and Puerto Ricans. No, it was not. It was Black Americans. When it was bad, Black Americans had to take the full weight of it. But now that it is a global phenomenon and everybody's doing it, now other people want to argue about it. And that is why Black Americans have to put their foot down and say, no, this is not yours, it's ours. You participate in it, you have participated in it, but it is not your original art form. It is ours. But just like everything else, they done taken our music and gone to town. That was a popular saying back in the day when Black music was taken to Broadway and Black people couldn't afford to go downtown to see it or were racially discriminated against if they did. So that's what is happening to hip hop music. But the fact remains, it was birthed in the United States by Black Americans, and that is who owns it and should have a copyright to it. But okay, y'all, thank you for listening and have a great day.